Oh, good. Story time. Love it.
I have been thinking about what we talked about before. The idea of purpose in one's life. You agreed with me that true purpose can be a driving force in life. I found that comforting. But something has been nagging at me since. I have been single-minded in my pursuits. I have always believed the decisions I made were necessary, that there was no other option. I have sacrificed much to be where I am now. And I'm starting to wonder if it has been worth it. I know. I have told you that I am not one to discuss my past. And yet, I would not presume to think we have had similar experiences. I would hope you would do the same. I promised to provide for my family. That meant working with smugglers to procure supplies we could not acquire any other way. I have spent my adult life away from my home, jumping from one planet to the next, living in dangerous conditions, often surrounded by violence. It certainly influenced the way I see the universe. I was convinced from the beginning that it was unwise to let anyone get too close. I had, maybe not quite friends, but people I cared about. Yet there was always a distance I could not reach across. I often find other people complicated and confusing. It seemed easier to not become attached, especially when circumstances meant I might never see them again, with no warning. And yet here we are. I find we work better together. What I am trying to say is that I now wonder whether it has been the right decision to distance myself from others. I appreciate that more than you know. I would like a chance to talk to you, if you are able. Never would I have imagined to encounter something like these Starborn. Now I feel that rather than having answers, we only have more questions. I think many have felt that way at one time or another, but to see them in person is something else, is it not? Regardless of how impossible they may have seemed before now, I must say that I do not like being threatened by anyone. If so, what would that be? Clearly, these Starborn are connected to the artifacts, which would mean that they are also connected to that temple you found. Did they make these things? Have they appropriated them? This all implies there is something more, something we do not yet understand. You are right. And it would seem that if we do, we may well cross paths with these Starborn again. We will need to be on our guard from now on. They seem to know much about us. Perhaps we can learn more about them to make it even. We should return to our search then. There's still so much to do.
I used to do that.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge
You're
you
not
for
from
taking
INSEC, are you?
B&E, or...
Good, because I could always use more. Go work another shift at Xenofresh and meet with your contact. Then bring me back that package.
Take it easy.
I'm watching you.
Craft, one batch. 1 minute starting now.
Valentina needs to cut us a break. She's a real
Complete.
pain in the butt.
Craft, one batch. 1 minute starting now. Assembly complete. Craft, one batch. 1 minute starting now.
Creative use of resources.
Assembly complete.
If I have to eat one more tube of trawl for lunch, I'm gonna puke.
Always nice seeing new faces. Hey, Riley. Oh no, new coordinates. I am so clumsy. I'm up for doing this again. Bye.
Not interested.
wondering what that smell is? Howdy. Howdy. Ranger?
Okay, hello.
You look like you could use a drink. Hell, we all could. You keep this up, and we will both be living large.
What are you looking at?